These are the 2021 LEGO Ninjago Golden figures. You get one in each of the 6 Legacy sets that came out, apart from the Overlord Dragon, which did come with the Golden Ninja, which, I mean, haha, it's a golden ninja. But anyway, I didn't end up getting that set, and also it didn't come with the display stand, so it doesn't count. So here are the 6 ninja figures that you get. Obviously, there's a Sensei Wu that comes with a massive Ninjago City Garden set, but unfortunately, I'm not that rich. In order to acquire these figures, you're going to need a few things. Those few things being this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. So that's 6 sets total. Each of them come with one Golden Ninja, and each of them have their own other figures as well, obviously. In order to acquire all 6 sets you see in front of you, that's going to set you back about 480 Australian dollars. My point with that was that for $480 at the recommended retail price in Australia, you can get all 6 of these figures, whereas for about $500 in Australia, you can get one Sensei Wu. Now, factoring in deals and discounts and all that, I would say that I probably got that entire wave for around $350. You see, I don't know about in America or Europe or anything like that, but here in Australia, these sets were not hot sellers. Apart from a Tournament of Elements, which is still at recommended retail price in pretty much every store you see it, but the rest of these were very limited release. Like, I've not seen the Boulder Blaster in stores since I bought it, and it was the last one on the shelf, and it was like a month or two after release. And with the Zane's Titan mech, which honestly is one of the coolest sets I've ever seen in my life, it was like $100, I think, was about the price it started off at in Big W. But when I bought it, it was like 65, I think. That might have just been at my local store. I know it was at 69, lol, for a while at just Big W in general. But at my local one, I got it for 65, I think. This one here, I literally saw in a store once, and it was when I bought it. And also, I don't like it. I think it's a bit bad. So yeah, I understand why that one isn't as, it's just not as good as the original. The function's not as good. It's a fine display model, but yeah. But Ultrasonic Raider is very controversial, so I understand why it's not selling well. These 2 sidecars are terrible. Yeah, I understand why it's not selling well, but also, it's an Ultrasonic Raider. If you're a Ninjago fan, you can't pass it up. Now this dragon is perfection. This is just showing off what Ninjago Legacy can be, and I love it. It's so perfect, so intricate, so detailed, and like, the amount of effort the designers clearly went to on this, it makes it worth that $60 to $70 depending on where you get it. But now let's talk about the figures themselves. We'll start with Cole, since he's my favourite ninja and my favourite figure. I think that they done the perfect job with him by just taking his mask from Master of the Mountain and just literally colour swapping the 2 different elements. And then also getting the gold shoulder pads, and I just think this is really nice. I like they gave him the little orange bit here to denote what ninja he is. I like that. The little 10th anniversary thing is really cute, and like, I'm so glad that they added that. It just adds something to this to these figures. Now we'll move on to Jay, because I really like that hood piece. I think that this is perfect. This is, like I said with the colour swap thing before, they just took the primary colour of the hood, put it as a secondary colour, and then made the primary colour gold. I think that is so cool. I absolutely love that. And yeah, same as before, nice little blue details here. I love the shoulder pads, especially in this gold colour. It does still look a bit goofy to me, but there's like this hole at the back, but like, it's authentic that way. It means that it's like from that season. It's nice. I like it. Zane. Now this is one I nearly didn't get because I was very split on the Ultrasonic Raider. Because on one hand, I've never had an Ultrasonic Raider, but on the other hand, it is what it is. I love this hood piece. I think that is really just a smart way to do it instead of like adding more colors or something. I think this is just a cool little detail. I love it. I love these one sword holsters. I think that's really cool, and that they should definitely be using more of these. White's nice. Don't really know what else you could do. Something weird about this one is that they use the two 1x1 pieces instead of like the one by four piece at the back, which I don't entirely understand. I feel like it was just to try and bump up the piece count of the ultrasonic raider to try and justify the price point, because unlike Lego Star Wars, Lego Ninjago, at least they make an attempt to justify what they're doing. Kai is really plain and simple, but I also love it. I think that it just has this classic sort of Ninjago vibe, and I don't know, I really like it. Not much else to say. Nia and Lloyd I'm going to do together because I have the same problems and the same things I like about both of them. For starters, obviously they've not got the same golden hood piece as the other four, which it starts off straight away making me not like them as much. But also, one of them has the mouth cloth piece and the other doesn't, which is weird. Like, I understand this Lloyd's meant to be from, like, the Island series, and then this, Island Short mini series, whatever, and this is meant to be, like, Nia from Tournament of Elements, or Seabound? I think Seabound. But I don't understand why they both, because they're pretty much more or less the same suits in both of the series. Why can't they just both have the mouth gloss? It would give it so much more consistency, and it would just look nicer on display. But, whatever. Also, with the Nia figure, this could just be me, but that blue there looks like a slightly different blue to this blue here. I think this is like medium azure, and I think that's like light azure? I don't know what colours do. If you were to go on Brinklink right now and buy all of these, get the first one to come up, excluding minimum buyers and all that stuff and shipping, it would cost you about $65.14. My final verdict would be that the $430 for these figures, for those sets, not worth it. But however, at the discounted price that I got them for, I would say I'm okay with knowing that's where my money went, because it went to good designers who make good products, who actually care about what they're doing. And that's not just another dig at Lego Star Wars, just like Lego in general. I feel like the designers, they do much more work than us fans appreciate sometimes, and to see them doing something like this is really cool, and to see them putting so much effort into some of those sets was really cool. And yeah, I reckon at the end of the day, if you can get these sets discounted, if you can get these sets on sale, if you can get these sets like for free somehow, don't steal. Don't steal. Stealing's bad. But if you can get them at a cheaper price than their RRP, go for it. But if you can't, not worth it. Oh, and I forgot to record an outro. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Comment below, what's your favourite Scooby-Doo movie? Mine's either The Monster of Mexico or Aloha Scooby-Doo, or probably Zombie Island, to be like completely honest, but I also do love those other ones. If you say Scooby-Doo on the Cyber Chase, you're wrong. Bye.